To honor our nation, please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the presentation of the colors by the Northridge High School Marine Corps JROTC Color Guard. The Color Guard will be commanded by Cadet Major Ethan Kinsley. Please remain standing afterwards for the national anthem. Thank you to the University High School Choir for that wonderful performance of the national anthem, and to the Northridge High School Marine Corps JROTC Color Guard for their presentation of the colors. Your talent and dedication inspire us all. With that, we are now ready to officially begin this evening's program. Thank you again for being here tonight as we celebrate Greeley's progress and the future together. Please help me welcome City Manager Raymond Lee to the stage.
Thank you. Please. Good evening, Greeley. I'm Raymond Lee, and I'm honored to serve as your city manager and to welcome you to this year's State of the City address. Thank you for being here. I stand here tonight not just as a city leader, but also as a proud resident of our Greeley city. My love for Greeley runs deep, and my commitment to its future is unwavering. Every decision I make is driven by a heartfelt dedication to seeing our community thrive, our community and our families prosper, our city spirit endure for generations to come. What an incredible night. This room is filled with passionate and engaged members of our community, from businesses and civic leaders to friends, family, and neighbors. What we have in common is our love for this city, respect for our founders who knew what Greeley could become, and our belief in the boundless potential of our future. Together with our mayor, our city council, I am proud to lead a team of dedicated public servants who are shaping a bold vision, one that respects our past, embrace the present, and builds a future worthy of our founders' dreams. United by our shared commitment to this community, we are turning vision into reality. We're striving to build strong connections that bring people together, preserve Greeley's unique characteristics and charm, while establishing Greeley as a regional leader and a model for purposeful growth. Throughout our history, Greeley has been built by visionary, resourceful people with big ideas, steadfast determination, and an attitude to get things done. Greeley is Greeley because of its people. From the 1,600 dedicated public servants who work tirelessly every day fixing roads, maintaining parks, and driving our buses, keeping our community safe. And I know y'all hear my son down here in the back. This is probably the most exciting time he done had all day. So he's going to be in this today. So thank you. Greeley is 116,000 people who live and work and play here. Our city is a place where we proudly call home by choice. It's a welcoming city enriched by families who've been here for generations, and those who have just arrived, each contributing to the vibrant tapestry that makes Greeley so unique. I am proud to call Greeley my home, and even prouder to have built a life here for myself and my family. This city isn't just where we live, it's where we belong. Every day we have the opportunity to represent Greeley, whether we're participating and partnering in community events, supporting our schools, or simply interacting with our friends. We live and breathe Greeley, embodying its spirit and showing pride in this community. Together, we celebrate all that makes Greeley special. We embrace it to the fullest every day. It's this deep sense of belonging and pride that drives us to keep moving forward, to keep building and growing together. Tonight, we come together to celebrate Greeley and the achievements of 2024. When I think back to my arrival in Greeley 4 years ago, I could not have imagined where we are today. The progress we've made to secure and store water, build roads and sidewalks, to create incubator space, and to be so well positioned for the projects and opportunities that lie ahead is truly remarkable. This progress didn't happen by chance. It's the result of a shared vision, foresight, strategic planning that has shaped the path for Greeley's future. Together, we have looked to the horizon with purpose, building onto the legacy of those who have come before us. We got to where we are today because of your passion, your commitment to Greeley of today, and the promise of the future. I'm proud to share that we are continuing to create our own destiny with a bold strategic plan made up of 7 key focus areas that are essential to the strength and well-being of our city. Business growth, to develop a resilient economy, attract investment, and provide employment opportunities. Community vitality, to make our neighborhoods great places to live, work, and play. High-performing governments, to better serve our residents with efficiency and transparency. Housing for all, to provide quality housing options for residents of all income levels. Quality of life, to ensure our city offers a breadth of recreation from our parks, cultural events, recreational facilities, shopping, and entertainment districts. Safe and secure communities, where public safety personnel partner with residents and visitors to ensure our neighborhoods remain protected and vibrant. And finally, we have sustainable infrastructure and mobility to help people to get to where they need to be by taking a strategic, long-range approach to designing and building infrastructure systems. And one of the things that's the most important to me as we look to the 2025, one priority that stands out more than any today, and that is economic development. A strong economy is fundamental to achieving our strategic priorities and economic development. It's really the engine that drives growth, creates opportunities, fuels prosperity, and Greeley is not leaving it to chance by no means. We are leading it. I can honestly say I've never been more excited than I am right now to talk to you about our community's vision. When I think about all the possibilities for this city, things like downtown redevelopment with thriving residential and retail opportunities, a re-energized Lincoln Park, a civic campus, as well as the development of our own Western Edge, bringing a variety of housing and other amenities, it's truly remarkable. I'm inspired by all the ways we are exploring our future. Things like Cascadia, a development project with incredible potential to make making Greeley a regional hub, a place for the people who live here and a destination for visitors from all across our great state. This project could provide amenities we all imagine, like a large arena, water park, conference, hotel, restaurants, shopping, transportation connections, and neighborhoods that will outshine anything that exists in northern Colorado. You know, our horizon is bright, and our focus is on thoughtfully building our future. That includes other big initiatives, like our aviation and also our medical school at UNC, Poudre River restoration. These are all fundamental projects to our community. There's so much more in store for us, and only the future can tell what the future will be for us. I'm truly proud and honored to be a part of this city's present, and most importantly, its future. And I'm grateful for all of you. No great city is built by one leader, one council, or one department. It's going to take all of us. Together with our mayor and city council, our dedicated employees, and you, the people of Greeley, we will make this vision a true reality. Thank you for your belief in this city, your belief and your commitment to our future, and for being a part of this incredible journey. It is now my great honor and privilege to introduce a true champion of Greeley, Mayor John Gates. Mayor Gates. He'll probably enjoy this applause too when he comes back out too. But Mayor Gates has been dedicated his life to the betterment of our community. In his 25 years of service at the Greeley Police Department, his over 20 years of service serving D6 school districts, and his over 16 years, oh, you good, let me move out y'all way. 16 years of serving this city as a leader has been unmatched. Every cornerstone of this community, you hear his name, and he will be missed. But without going that far in at this time, I would like to introduce our mayor, Mr. John Gates.
Oh, you want that on? Good. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Would you look at this room? It really captures the heart of Greeley, our spirit, our progress, and the incredible people who make this city shine. I'm thrilled to see you all here tonight. Welcome. Who doesn't love a good party, and is there anything better than to celebrate this city? Let's hear it again for Greeley, Colorado. Tonight, we plan to send off 2024 in style by celebrating some of our major accomplishments from the past year. But if you couldn't tell from Raymond's intro, we're not just looking back, we're driving forward. The city of Greeley has big plans for 2025, and tonight I hope you leave feeling as energized as we are about the future. And let's be honest, no celebration is complete without a little music. Some of you know that I used to be a drummer, but the drums are not here for me. After the address, stick around. The Burros are coming out. You're going to love them if you don't know them already. Now, before I go much further, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to every one of you. Greeley isn't just a city, it's a community. A place where people care, where neighbors look out for each other, where businesses thrive because we believe in supporting our own. I'm inspired and grateful. I'm also honored to share a vision that is not just mine, but a collective collaboration brought to life by the hard work and dedication of my colleagues on the Greeley City Council. Council members, would you please stand and be recognized as I call your name? Tommy Butler, Ward 1. Deb DeBeauty, Ward 2. Johnny Olson, Ward 3. Dale Hall, Ward 4, Mayor Pro Tem. Brett Payton, Council Member at Large. And Melissa McDonald, Council Member at Large. Please know that I love you all and love working with you. You've made my 16 years, although you haven't all been with me 16 years, very pleasurable. I've enjoyed you very much, and I enjoy working with you. Tonight is especially meaningful for me. It marks my final State of the City as your mayor. Greeley has been my home for a lifetime. I've built my career here, raised my family here, and devoted years of service to this community. And let me tell you this, I wouldn't trade a second of it. Over the years, I've also been so fortunate to work and serve alongside incredible people of this community. All of you are sitting here tonight. Greeley's people rally together to support one another, and I see and experience this connection each and every day. We embrace our rich history, and at the same time, we welcome a very bright future. Because of the work we do together, it's no wonder Greeley has been celebrated as Community Playmakers Magazine's 2024 Community of the Year. The word is out, ladies and gentlemen. People have discovered how special Greeley is. Now everyone wants to be a part of the action. Once again, in 2024, we ranked among the top 5 fastest growing metro areas in the country. Over the next 35 years, like it or not, we anticipate welcoming another 100,000 people who will call Greeley home. If you've been here a while, you know this isn't the first time I've talked about growth. Here in Greeley, growth isn't just something that happens. As Raymond said, it's something we plan for, something we shape. That's why we're making some bold moves while staying true to our core values. Our City Council's 7 key priorities are the foundation of a vision that ensures Greeley remains a community of opportunity. Among these, business growth is a key factor for 2025. We are not waiting for opportunities to come to us. We are creating them.
What has me most excited is the growth that we're about to see all over Greeley.
Anytime we're looking at opportunities to develop across the city, we're always looking at what's that going to do for downtown, creating retail opportunities, creating entertainment opportunities, and constantly paying attention to how do we keep it vibrant and how do we just add to that feeling? How do we bring people downtown? How do we continue to offer opportunities?
I didn't realize there's so many players in the city. There's so many players in different organizations and different companies that want to see our community win.
Building a business is hard, and so G-Beta makes that process easier, faster.
It expanded my mind to have a bigger business and have a business that scales, which means more jobs for people, more opportunity. I can just imagine what this program can do if it can help all of us entrepreneurs within the community, the amount of jobs this will create, the amount of opportunity.
This is the cross-section of collaboration, of innovation, of creativity. This is where entrepreneurship absolutely thrives.
The fact that my city, my community is willing to support on just educating me, connecting me to people, and putting me in these incubators is priceless. It was one of those you want to cherish because it was a gift.
Check that out. Greeley is open for business fueled by a prime location, abundant resources, top-tier amenities, and a business-friendly attitude. As we grow, it's essential for Greeley to step up and meet the needs of our residents while driving this transformation and progress. With this focus, we're on a mission to level up and create better jobs, higher wages, and the best quality of life you can find in Northern Colorado. Agriculture has been our backbone, and that legacy is thriving. Just look at Colorado Premium, one of our biggest employers and a staple in our community for over 25 years. Recently, they made a big move by opening a new production plant, creating over 250 new jobs, and adding to their existing facility here in Greeley. And you may have recently seen in the news that JBS announced a $50 million expansion here in Greeley. JBS employs more than 3,800 team members and partners with over 175 producers. Greeley's stepping into the future with other industries, too, that are reshaping our economy, such as healthcare. The demand for healthcare services continues to grow, highlighting its essential role in our lives. We're lucky to have not one, but two award-winning hospitals that provide exceptional healthcare, an extraordinary asset for a city of our size. UC Health and Banner Health not only offer medical care close to home, they also serve as pillars of scientific advancement. Together, they employ over 5,000 dedicated, full-time professionals, fostering wellness, supporting public health initiatives, and driving our local economy. And let's not forget about education. Ames Community College and the University of Northern Colorado are preparing the next generation of Greeley movers and shakers. Here at Ames, the school's partnership with Alquist 3D to teach innovative construction techniques like 3D concrete printing is officially underway. Over 100 students have gone through training already, and the program is expanding its offerings in 2025. And I'm pretty sure you've heard UCNC is building Colorado's third medical school right here in Greeley. To Dr. Bornstein and Dr. Feinstein, outstanding work. That means our students don't have to leave town to chase big dreams. They can study and launch their careers right here, strengthening our city from within. And I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to Dr. Deirdre Pilch, who was recently named Colorado Superintendent of the Year for her strong leadership of Greeley-Evans School District 6. District 6 is without a doubt one of the state's districts to watch, with an all-time graduation rate of 87.3%, exceeding the state average of 84.2%. Not to mention, Dr. Pilch is the best boss I've ever had, and you might have noticed I'm old, so well done. I don't know where you are, Dr. Pilch, but well done, Dr. Pilch in District 6. We're very proud of you. Thank you. Here in our city, dreams are not just imagined, they come true. Through programs like Greeley's G-Beta, a one-of-a-kind startup incubator in Northern Colorado, we are empowering innovators and building entrepreneurial spirit. This incredible program provides startup businesses with expert coaching, invaluable mentorship, and access to over $1 million in resources. If you've got a vision, this city has the tools to make it reality. Last fall, 5 innovative companies were chosen to take part in the first cohort. These startups came from industries like agriculture, technology, and manufacturing. Businesses in this program will create jobs, attract new investments, and help us stay at the forefront of progress. If entrepreneurship is up your alley, get your application in for the 2025 cohort. What's really exciting is that we're already seeing the impact of these efforts. The proof is in the number. Greeley is on the rise. This year we shot up from number 93 to number 48 on the list of top performing cities in the United States. With the city's accelerator programs like G-Beta backing our brightest minds, we're only getting started. One game-changing opportunity, West Greeley. As Raymond shared, we're exploring transformational development near Highway 34 and Highway 257 called Cascadia. This public and private partnership would include a brand new ice arena, potentially the new home of the Colorado Eagles, a state-of-the-art hotel, a world-class water park, high-end retail, and a transportation hub to connect it all. This is the kind of project that can shape a city.
The West Greeley Cascadia project is a world-class economic development project that involves mixed-use development, residential living, restaurants, and retail. It also involves an entertainment district that has an arena with a water park conference hotel that really creates a sense of community.
This is very intentional growth. So we are proactively going out and pursuing the kind of development that we want to see in the city. Some of that is destination-oriented, recreation-oriented, youth sports-oriented, entertainment-oriented. All of that is going to bolster the already unique character that Greeley has in other parts of the city.
We look at the amenities that we're offering, the type of retail, the type of food and beverage, the entertainment experience itself. It's nothing like it in Northern Colorado. So when we look at this project, we want the best acts, we want the best entertainment that we can offer to Northern Colorado, this region, and our residents of City of Greeley.
We are pursuing the kinds of things that we've heard from the community that they're looking for. Talking to individuals in the community, asking them, what do you think is missing from Greeley? The common answers I hear are things like more retail options, more dining options, and those kinds of things. And this project brings many of those activities and unique features to Greeley.
There's risk associated with any economic development project, but there's also risk if we don't do anything. Risk of revenue leaving our city and continue to grow. Economic development deals that might potentially not come to us in the future. And this community has always been a proactive community willing to take risks as it relates to growth. And this is an opportunity for us to continue that lineage of strategic risk-taking and truly trying to provide an amenity to this community that doesn't exist anywhere else in Colorado. You know, when we look at the revenue that could be potentially drawn from this project, this is not revenue that just stays on the west side. This is revenue that is shared throughout our community. So when we look at this project, this is a project for Greeley, Colorado, and the residents of our community.
More jobs, more businesses, more opportunities, next level entertainment, shopping, and dining options right in our backyard. Massive revenue streams that go right back into Greeley, boosting our schools, public safety, and essential city services. Strategic development will be a powerhouse for our local economy. We also recently began exploring an exciting and ambitious plan for downtown Greeley, one that holds immense potential for the future of our beloved city. A reimagined civic campus that would allow us to co-locate new facilities for the city, School District 6, and possibly Weld County, and well as build additional hotels, retail, and event spaces downtown. This area is a cornerstone of our city's history, and such a catalytic initiative promises to drive future growth, enhance prosperity, and significantly contribute to the vitality of our downtown. This is why the city has committed millions of dollars in funding to build a parking garage, joining other organizations to partner in this critical component needed for a bustling downtown that we all want for our city. Partnership is at the heart of this vision. Coordinating city and county operations, along with Greeley-Evans School District 6, presents a unique opportunity to address everyone's facility needs in a comprehensive and strategic way. By working together, we can attract new private investment, improve services for our residents, and bolster the economic health of the greater Greeley community. Opportunities like this take time, but the potential impact is certainly worth the effort. This is our chance to build something truly exceptional for Greeley. We are at a pivotal moment where the foundation we've built is poised to support incredible growth and transformation, enhancing our community vitality for generations to come.
I thought this was a small town, an agricultural community, and what I found is a vibrant, exciting, dynamic city. Greeley does pay homage to its past. It pays homage to its agricultural roots, but it also is looking to the future with modernization, new industries, energy, advances in agriculture, technology, education.
Greeley really feels as a place where almost anything's possible. It's got the support of the community. and leaders that think about the future and are visionaries. Water is a commodity, and to have that thought and that foresight to really have water available and plan for the future, I think it's got Greeley in a place prepared for growth and ready to go.
Our greatest hope as leaders here in the communities is that we can provide a continuum of education that has students college and career ready so that they can stay here and contribute to the community. A piece of that is this relationship with District 6 and Ames and UNC and the city together. There is no other place that does this relationship with the city and higher ed the way that we do.
This level of community vitality takes vision and teamwork. Building a thriving community takes all of us. With potential developments like Cascadia and the revitalization of public spaces, we are shaping a thoughtfully designed city. Folks, can you feel the momentum that we're building in Greeley? Greeley is transforming right before our eyes, block by block, project by project. This is progress with purpose, and we're just getting started. Take Lincoln Park. Since 1870, Lincoln Park has been the heart of Greeley. It's been our anchor for concerts, festivals, and more selfies than we can count. Now, thanks to community input and some serious planning sessions, we're taking Lincoln Park to the next level, turning it into a vibrant gathering spot, a place that not only brings our people together, but supports our local businesses too. We've already got a sneak peek of its potential when the farmers market moved to Lincoln Park this last summer. We saw more visitors, a more vibrant downtown scene, and more weekend activity that supports the economy. Lincoln Park is already building stronger connections between businesses, residents, and neighbors, and the momentum just keeps building. We secured a $500,000 grant from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency for downtown and along the Poudre River. This grant allows us to access brownfield properties and identify ways to improve them for future development. We continue to identify even more opportunities for enhancement and sustainable development in this area. Greeley's innovative spirit isn't going unnoticed. We're proud to share that the Colorado chapter of American Planning has recognized Greeley for our vision. Our At Home in Greeley study was a comprehensive deep dive into what types of housing we need and where. The plan earned the state's Planning Excellence Award for our forward-thinking approach to housing. Between smart planning and your feedback, we're making sure Greeley grows with purpose. We're not just imagining a bright future, we're building it with intention.
High performance government is so important because you expect us to deliver in a prompt time frame, and that's what we should be doing efficiently. That's what we're going to be rated on as a city and as government.
Our council, the civility and the understanding of each other's beliefs and how it comes together to serve our community is pretty amazing. We all want to be part of the community, and you get out and you see people in the community, you see the council members there being part of it.
We are a community, and part of that community is very focused on the leadership realizing and recognizing that they are people. So our leaders of being able to see them out on the street or in a restaurant or at a brewery and going up and saying hi to the mayor is something that I feel comfortable doing.
Our leaders, we are residents in this community. And the reason we ran for office was to serve the community and to make it better for all of us.
When you sit with our council members and the questions they ask, and you sit there and you listen to their conversations, it is obvious they care. And it's obvious that the council is strong caring about this community and where we go, and they want to protect it and they want to maintain what we have.
If you're a City of Greeley employee, would you please stand up? Look around you. Each and every one of us works for you. Our unwavering commitment to continuous improvement, transparency, and service guarantees that we're addressing your needs today while building a more responsive future. Thank you to the city employees from the bottom of our hearts for everything that you do each and every day for our city. This year, our annual community survey received a record number of responses. Frankly, you all had a lot to say. And I want you to know that we're listening and that your feedback shapes this council's priorities. It drives where your taxpayer dollars go, and it creates the city that you experience each and every day. We heard your feedback that connecting with city services doesn't have to be complicated. That's why we're launching a new improved customer service experience in 2025. We're making it easier and faster to get what you need, when you need it, without the hassle. That includes paying a bill, reporting a pothole, applying for a license, and everything in between. You'll see the launch of a new website this summer. Expanding our commitment to customer service, we are exploring a call center as well. In short, we're building an integrated system that puts your needs front and center. The hardworking teams at the City of Greeley are committed to best-in-class experiences for our community. One of the most pressing issues we hear about in Greeley and in Colorado is housing. This is a complex topic with a lot of pieces involved. Before I share more, let's take a look at some of the work in this area thus far.
We have been and we are, repeatedly one of the fastest growing cities in the nation. A lot comes with that. We want to make sure that Greeley is a place that does pay attention to the needs of those that are here.
For me, housing is an issue that we want to deal with. We want to consider housing for all people, not just a high end or low end, but we got to get all the ones in between.
All housing development, whether they're $1 million homes or affordable homes, is good for that cost of housing challenge that we see ourselves facing. So we want to balance all of those things and make sure that this is an affordable community for folks that were born and raised here, as well as folks that are moving here and wanting to call Greeley home.
We are doing a lot of great stuff around actually housing our homeless population. We are actually putting forward a strategic housing plan. Homelessness is a housing problem, so we've got to actually provide housing solutions to fix it.
The Starrise Apartments are currently under construction. This property is a campus, 58 units of what's called permanent supportive housing. To me, it's basic infrastructure that will be able to house some of our most vulnerable people who are living on the street.
We're incredibly grateful that the city has invested their resources this way and that they're at the table to be a solution to this challenge.
Affordable housing is fundamental to a thriving community, is it not? We continue to tackle this challenge with the urgency and dedication that it deserves. Our Homeless Solutions team made remarkable progress in 2024. They secured multiple grants to support homeless assistance programs, and they partnered with the United Way to keep their homeless shelter open year-round. But the most inspiring achievement is helping more than 142 households move from homelessness to stable housing in 2024. For some of our neighbors, an unexpected expense or medical bill can put them at risk of losing their home. That's where our new Rapid Rehousing team comes in. Launched last year, this team helped quickly rehouse 49 families, or 88 people in total who didn't lose their home because of their efforts. And in 2024, we introduced a new community outreach team that has already helped over 650 people find resources to prepare them for housing. Our efforts to help those experiencing homelessness are making a big impact on our community. This important work enhances safety, reduces medical calls, and promotes a sense of security, dignity, and inclusion for our residents. Providing stable housing for those experiencing homelessness is a critical step towards building a stronger community. However, we must address housing affordability as one of the most effective ways of preventing homelessness in the first place. Everyone in Greeley, across all income levels, should have a place to call home. We recently reached out to the community to gather input for a 5-year plan aimed at improving housing solutions. This plan will help us understand our local needs, set clear goals, and find the best use of funding over the next 5 years. And our work isn't limited to new developments. We're also updating existing neighborhoods to make them better and more enjoyable places to live. We were awarded over $3 million in funding last year for housing initiatives and keeping homes accessible in Greeley. As a result, 120 affordable homes and 62 affordable rental units will be preserved. Another component of strategic development is housing. The addition of new amenities will come with more housing options as well. As we continue to engage developers for new neighborhoods like these, we encourage partnerships that promote a variety of housing types so that whether you're looking for executive housing or a studio apartment or something in between, you can find something in Greeley that'll suit your budget. Home is more than just a building you reside in. It's a place where you can raise a family, connect with friends, anchor your life. It's where your quality of life takes shape.
Greeley is a place that's accessible and it's supportive and it's creative and innovative. There's so much opportunity.
My original plan was to get my degree and then move back to Arvada area. Now I own my own business in Greeley.
People travel and, they come back because they realize this is a great place to live and it's got so many amenities for all ages.
I've just been really blessed and surprised with what a great community I've had and been able to make both in Greeley and on the UNC campus.
My favorite part about living in Greeley is just our access to recreation. So whether it's our proximity to the mountains, it's having the Funplex here to take our kids to.
We have an amazing network of parks, trails, and open spaces. Our Greeley staff really takes great pride in taking care and being good stewards of those assets that we all share.
We are in this wonderful place that I can go only a few minutes away to the east and go fishing. I can get on a lake and go paddleboarding, go on a bike ride on our incredible trails along the rivers. It is ideally situated in the state for exploring all of what Colorado has to offer.
Limitless potential, that's the impression I get when I reflect on Greeley's stunning natural spaces and vibrant cultural experiences. Greeley, we are lucky to have the natural areas and spaces we do. Arroyos del Sol is our newest natural area, stretching across 978 acres on the west side of Greeley. Last year, our community helped us choose this name, which was inspired by the winding channels carved out by water across the area. This stunning one-of-a-kind wildlife habitat not only doubles the open space we have in our backyard, it also reinforces our commitment to environmental stewardship. This space already offers areas for walking and biking, and the new site plan will provide even more amenities, turning this natural gem into a cornerstone of outdoor recreation and conservation for generations to come. As Greeley grows, these exciting improvements are setting the stage for a future where residents can enjoy the amenities, active spaces, and endless opportunities to connect with the beauty of nature, all within our dynamic city. For Greeley's younger generation, we're rolling out new programs like Hands-On History Camp at Greeley Museums, where kids can dive into history in a fun and interactive way. And with expanded programming at the Rodarte Community Center, we're teaming up with schools to offer arts, STEM activities, childcare, and more to keep our kids engaged all year long. We're also launching Generation Wild, a program connecting kids and families who live east of Highway 85 to outdoor adventures and career pathways. Thanks to Great Outdoors Colorado, we're promoting physical activity, life skills, and a deep love for nature while paving the way for future career opportunities. It's shaping the leaders of tomorrow by strengthening our community today. And that's not all. We're making sure Greeley's most beloved outdoor spots are preserved for future generations to come. The Poudre River Restoration Initiative is a multi-year project tackling river mitigation and erosion. This project reimagines how the river could be transformed to create new spaces for recreation and connection along its banks. We're also celebrating the vibrant diversity that has always made Greeley so special. Last year's Fiesta in the Plaza drew over 700 attendees at Centennial Village Museum, honoring the 100th anniversary of Greeley's Spanish colony. It was an incredible celebration of music, dancing, and culture, highlighting the rich history that shapes our community. These initiatives are investments in our future. They're about creating lasting connections, offering endless recreation, and enriching our community with new learning opportunities. Together, we're building a Greeley that is bold and transformative.
As a governing body, we have to make sure that we're putting together a city that people want today and then want 20 years from now. So that's responsible growth.
Where I'm really proud of the city. They're meeting the needs of every community.
The great work we're doing on 35th and 47th, and then also with the West Greeley stuff. A lot of exciting things going on, a lot of things that are really changing the culture of Greeley, changing the projections of Greeley.
The potential of Greeley in general, our growth is really exciting, and the people moving in to our community is really cool.
It's really beautifying Greeley, and I'm proud to tell people that I am from Greeley.
We are driving Greeley forward by building a stronger, more connected community with pivotal investments in infrastructure and transportation. A huge shout out to our voters, all of you, for passing issue 2M. The vote of confidence that opens the door for low interest financing to fuel critical transportation improvements. This means we can move forward with the long-awaited projects like the US 34 interchanges at 35th and 47th Avenue. Yes, folks, it's going to happen. Combined with over $50 million in federal grants, we're now set to get started on projects that will transform our major roadways. And the best part is, we're able to do it without raising your taxes. The project is called MERGE, perhaps you've heard of it, one of the city's most ambitious infrastructure projects yet. MERGE will connect the north and south sides of Greeley, reduce traffic jams, and make getting around safer and easier. And it's introducing new mobility hubs that will link us all to the entirety of northern Colorado, whether you walk, drive, bike, or perhaps you're brave enough to try one of those trendy spin e-scooters that you might have seen around town. And we're not stopping there. Our infrastructure must keep pace with growth in everyday life so you can travel safely and efficiently. Thanks to Keep Greeley Moving, we continue to make real progress here. Since 2016, we've improved over 800 miles of road across the city. A big shout out to our hardworking staff and to you, Greeley, for supporting these essential investments that keep our commute times down and our streets in good condition. The bones of our city also include what's happening underground. Our water and sewer systems are the backbone of our daily lives, and they're essential for our city's future growth. Greeley has made incredible strides in water sustainability. We completed a comprehensive inventory of water service lines with the help of a $250,000 grant and a $21 million federal and state loan, half of which is forgiven. With this, we're removing property owners' lead water lines at no cost, and we're installing over 26,000 advanced water meters, utilizing more than $3 million in grant funds. The new meters help detect leaks, saving both water and money. Looking ahead, we're prioritizing water infrastructure investments that add resiliency and capacity to our system. We replaced 2,700 feet of the suburban ditch pipeline to ensure the delivery of low-cost irrigation water to UNC and our city parks. The 60-inch Gold Hill pipeline will be under construction later this year with a $14 million FEMA grant for resilient infrastructure. The Gold Hill project will increase the amount of high-quality, low-cost water delivered to the city. The city's water utilities are safe, reliable, and resilient. These investments are what make Greeley future ready. With our transportation, water, and sewer systems that are built to last, Greeley is built to last and thrive. Greeley is growing, and we're building the foundation that for growth, safe, reliable, and ready for what comes next. My years of service as a Greeley Police Sergeant and leading security for Greeley-Evans School District 6 make our final key issue of safety and security very personal and important to me. Every resident deserves to feel safe and supported, knowing the city prioritizes their well-being. As Greeley keeps growing, so too does our need for robust public safety resources.
Moving to Greeley, a big part of that was because of our kids. We wanted to have a place to raise them that was, safe, secure, provided opportunities.
What I'm proud of living in Greeley is the fact that Raymond and his team are still supporting the youth of Greeley. This park that we're at now, it's a park for disabled children, that they can participate and they can play on a playground.
Everybody's having a good time. It's very family oriented, very safe.
One thing that I love about Greeley is that it is a safe place for us to raise kids and a good community to do it in, and lots of outlets for our kids, recreation and otherwise.
Although this is a city of roughly 120,000 people, it feels like a very small town. When I go to the grocery store, I know people. They're my friends, they're my neighbors, they're my community.
You see all different types of people here. Everybody gets along.
There's so much opportunity for our families to enjoy in Greeley. Everything from education to recreation to just a sense of community and neighborhood pride and safety. We're really fortunate to live in our community.
Today, I'm proud to share some amazing developments that reflect our dedication to safety. The Greeley Police Department is committed to reducing crime and keeping our community safe. Last year, serious crimes decreased by 14%. And motor vehicle theft, which has been a major challenge, both in Greeley and Colorado as a whole, has been reduced by 53% in the last 2 years. In Hearst, where things get really exciting, we've launched a real-time information center, a state-of-the-art public safety project that kicked off in the fall of 2024. By using existing technology like traffic cameras, drones, and other technology, we can respond to emergencies faster and more effectively than ever before. The Real-Time Information Center is the first of its kind in northern Colorado, and we're ramping up operations even further in 2025. This will be a game changer for the community, especially as we grow. Perhaps you saw their booth out front. If you didn't, take a look when you leave. Last year, the Greeley Fire Department responded to nearly 18,000 fire and medical emergency calls, an 8% increase from 2023. They achieved an impressive average response time of 5 minutes or less for 75% of these calls. Greeley's fire dedication to safety was vividly demonstrated during the severe storm we experienced last spring, which many of you remember all too well. It was undoubtedly a challenging time for our community, but the heroic efforts of our first responders was a bright spot amongst the chaos and damage that our community suffered. During the storm, firefighters responded to 71 calls in 4 hours. Crews rescued 10 stranded individuals, including a life-saving effort in a flooded apartment. We are so proud and so grateful for the bravery of our first responders. Thank you so much. In the face of adversity, we rise stronger together. Through excellence and teamwork and dedication, the Greeley Police Department and the Greeley Fire Department continue to keep Greeley a safe and resilient community. Well, that was a lot to take in, but if you can believe it, the initiatives we talked about tonight account for just a small fraction of the groundbreaking work happening across our great city. Many of these projects I've shared tonight begin with your ideas, your dreams, and your aspirations. Your voice has shaped Greeley and remains the heart of our vision for the future. With your help, we're building a future where opportunity is abundant, where neighborhoods thrive, where quality jobs help create economic stability, and where housing meets the needs of all residents. Reflecting on my 7 years as your mayor, I'm deeply proud of what we've accomplished together, and I'm inspired by the road ahead. And it's powered by hard work and matched in the spirit of our people. Together, we're building something extraordinary. Thank you for letting me share this incredible journey with you. It's been such a privilege to help guide our city into a new era and to serve alongside my colleagues as your mayor in this evolution. The state of our city is strong, daring, and bold. As I close, I want to count the many, many city employees who made tonight possible. I had somebody a day or two ago say, "You're probably working pretty hard on the state of the city." And my response was, truthfully, I've done virtually nothing, but we have a whole lot of people that have, and you all need to know, and you know who you are. City Manager Lee and your city council appreciate you all very much. Thank you so much for spending part of your Thursday evening with us. I hope to see you outside. And please help me give a warm welcome to the pride of Greeley, Colorado, the Burros.
So ready to say goodbye to all the negativity, I just say it do. To the fact that I don't need to be like you. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we're the Burros and we're from Greeley. I think that just time I go. Snap your fingers to all the fears that I have held true. Yes, Lord. 'Cause I'm a queen, holding cold, baby, this is the truth. Hey, yeah, I'm better step back so we can just find my groove. talking. They talk about right and wrong, war and peace. But what I'm talking about is unity. Unity under this room. Yeah, help us out. Put your hands together if you can. So it's about love and unity. Everybody come together now. Cause we're gonna be put down. Ain't enough to wait for. Decide what the how. Sip on the floor and take a lean. Let this beat be a medicine. No, this ain't a debate. Always say we a teacher, here's a lesson. Right now, don't you see? Keep it down. We're spreading across the state. What's that? It's not a I think some people try to come against it. Singing words to sports and to linger. Drawing lines in search of the meaning. Just let it all down. Up and down, up and down, up and different towns. The people wondering what to do. But when I'm with my crew, I can build up out that is a duck out to give it up to everyone who's living through. Something's gonna tell us talking round and round, calling for action. Get up and clap your hands. Don't you see? We're spreading across this land. It's love and unity. Gotta get it up. Love and unity. Participation sport. Check it. If it feels real good in the house tonight, you'll say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. If it feels real good in the house tonight, you'll say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. If it feels real good and you wanna get down, say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. If it feels real good and you wanna get down, say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Say love and unity. Let me hear you now. Love and unity. Come on, say love and unity. All together now. Love and unity. A little louder now. Love and unity. In the back, hey. Love and unity. That's right, say love and unity. Let me hear love and unity. Get up and clap your hands. Don't you see? Good God. We're spreading across this land. It's love and unity. I'll get to the love. This is a brand new song. It's called Got to Free Your Mind. You see the natural faces. I'm not made of stars. Cosmic protoplasm inside a dirty jar. We'll open up your eyes. We'll be inside. To this land.
all the material worlds inside of your brains. I got that's fine, put the dope third out. I need to fly the literal angst off the limits with my head in the clouds, saying, hey clouds, I hope I'm making you proud from the bow, doing it now, smiling like I got the will of D. I've been sailing through the spiritual seas, the miracle streets, miracle things, empirical things, you know what I mean? Anyway, kind of staring at that nothing to prove. How could it be you had a mind to lose, vibe for truth, trying to glue someone seen it for you, and that's a fact. I just found the most beautiful rose in the crack of hand dollars, and being abstract, enjoy the time, free your mind, and let it go unattached.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack McManaman and Brianna Howard. Thanks y'all so much. We want to say thank you to the city of Greeley, not just for having us out tonight, but we started our band right here 11 years ago. This community embraced us, and we just want to say thank you, and we're excited for what's coming next. We hope we can be a part of it. It's going to be the last song for us tonight. We want to send you out on a high, so this one's called Feeling Good. Hayden Foster might do. Up that with a solo clap. with. Somebody help me out, huh? See the thing about me, that despite it all, I'm still here. So bring the people up to take me to another level. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Hey, you know I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You know I'm feeling good. That's right. I'm feeling good. Somebody help me out. Thanks so much, y'all. We are the Birds. Have a good night.